Hi Scorpio, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. If this is your first time here, this is where we pull tarot cards and talk about the astrology and the energy that is going on at this time and how it affects us in our everyday lives. So if you haven't already liked, subscribed, given me a thumbs up on this channel, it really helps my channel grow as well as it helps get the word out to more people. So thank you so much. We are going to talk about the full moon in Aquarius that occurs on August 11th, 2022. And you all, this is a powerful super full moon. This is the last super full moon we will have of 2022. That means the moon is closer to the earth. We will feel it that much more. Scorpio, I will tell you that as a fixed sign, you probably have already been feeling a lot of this energy. I know I have. I am a Scorpio moon and sun, and this energy that went through, especially when we had that conjunction in Taurus with the North Node, Uranus, and Mars, really powerful. And I want to tell you that this full moon in Aquarius has an activation of a grand fixed cross. So Scorpio, you all have already been moving through a lot of this energy with you all being in the South Node. I just want to let you know that grand fixed cross is going to occur between Saturn in Aquarius, Uranus in the North Node in Taurus, you all with that South Node in Scorpio, and then the Sun, Mercury, and Venus all are in Leo. So this is like a lot of like energy that Scorpio, you are used to dealing with a lot of this like really stiff, stern energy that goes like really deep. But I will tell you, it's still emotionally draining. And so just make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're thinking of you, putting yourself first. I'm still being mindful of other people's feelings, but just keep that in mind as we go through this full moon in Aquarius, okay? Okay, you all, so what I'm going to do is pull a past, present, and future card spread, and then we will pull clarifier cards for each of the positions, okay? All right, Scorpio, so in the past, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse for the future. So now let's go and get some clarifiers. Let's clarify that Ace of Cups, that Five of Wands, and that Knight of Wands. I think it's interesting to see all the wand energy because that really is that Mars energy that we've been kind of dealing with over this last week or so. Could also symbolize a lot of that Sun Leo energy as well as Mercury and Venus in Leo. So already very interesting. Okay, so let's clarify that Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups looks like the Empress card. Scorpio, I think you're the first one who's gotten the Empress card today, so very nice energy there. In the present, we have the Death card. You have come up in your own reading, Scorpio, which never surprises me. So that's what's going on with you in the present. And then in the future, you have the Four of Pentacles. So possibly dealing with your finances. And for the first time, I actually heard turn over the bottom of the deck and you have the Eight of Wands. I think it's interesting that the Eight of Wands comes up, you all, because this is a lot of that Mars energy, of the passion, fire, just a lot of information being thrown at you. And especially with the full moon in Aquarius, I am sensing like you all are just feeling overloaded with information coming in, overloaded with people, overloaded with just like lots of day-to-day chaos, if that makes sense. I think for those of you who are really like tapped into your energy, hopefully you have a way to be able to like calm some of this like chatter all the time in your head. So just keep that in mind throughout this full moon in Aquarius, okay? So in the past, Scorpio, you have this Ace of Cups and Empress card, which to me is really beautiful energy, because this Empress card is that energy of Venus and really like tapping into like more of your, maybe you've been trying to rebrand something that you've been doing, or going into like birthing of a new creative project, but also like tapping into your intuition. To me, Ace of Cups really symbolizes, it could also be a fellow water sign like a Cancer or a Pisces, but I also feel like it's tapping into that like energy of like listening to your higher self, listening to those voices coming in your head. If you are indeed trying to start maybe a new healthy routine, or starting a new business, or birthing even a person, right? You could be pregnant, or you're trying to get pregnant. There is something that is really magical here to me with the Ace of Cups and the Empress card, because it feels like you're like right on time with listening to your intuition. But I do feel like there's a shift, like there's a clear shift between the past and now the present and the future. And I say that because I think at this full moon in Aquarius, something is coming up around how you deal with the people around you as well as yourself. And to me, that really is that Aquarian energy. That Aquarius energy is, how does the individual relate to the collective? What is your personal role in how your group dynamics work? And to me, this symbolizes a lot about, this could be a work related situation where you're really just trying to like figure out what needs to like go by the wayside, that you don't need to deal with anymore, like literally needs to die away, so that you can really get along with the people around you. With these both in reverse, this feels like a tug of war at this time. It feels like you're trying to search for like your own identity, if you will, amongst the collective. So I would just say, Scorpio, be really patient with yourself. Pay attention to what intuitively comes to you at this time. You might not like all of the messages that come to you, but it's coming. So I'm just letting you know, like, be patient with it. I feel like you're gonna want to be able to take action, because that's what that Mars energy wants to do. It seems like it might be something around your money, your finances, your work, your being able to feel like a self-worth here with that Four of Pentacles, and not wanting to be kind of like told what to do, and you want to like immediately take action. But I feel like, Scorpio, give it some time. Like, I just keep hearing, give it some time. Like, get through this full moon in Aquarius, get through all of this really heavy fixed energy before you're trying to do something. Like, I feel like that Four of Pentacles is kind of like that stubborn, like, I don't want to move, but the Knight of Wands is like, no, we need to go, we need to go. And that's literally like that Mars and that like Saturn in Aquarius. Remember, Saturn is still in Aquarius. So it's like between the full moon in Aquarius and then you have Saturn still in Aquarius, it's like this tug of war of like wanting to get stuff done, but yet you kind of like battling with yourself and the people around you as to like what you can do, what you can't do, what you feel comfortable doing, what you need to like let die, what you're trying to birth into creation. It's just like you have so many things going on, Scorpio, that I don't think it's a good idea to like rush into anything at this time. Just be patient. Just really connect with your guides, really connect with nature. If you can, get out there, get exercise, being able to, just do a lot of self-healing at this time. Because I know, just even for myself, like I'm going through a lot of things like around me that people and dynamics are changing quicker than any of us can really kind of like put our finger on, and we're trying to do so much. I feel like that's what that Eight of Wands is. I feel like there's too much going and we're not taking enough time to like sit with ourselves and just like kind of tap back into that Ace of Cups and the Empress. So I would say take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, Scorpio. In this video series, be patient with yourself and the people around you. And I think that this is going to be a really illuminating full moon in Aquarius. Okay, Scorpio, I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day.